definitely has to be the little one, because if you look closely, beautiful view over here. And if you look closely, there's also a baby up. Have those horns, band of keratin, just their fingernails. They have amazing, amazing hearing, but they actually have really bad eyesight.
Same every time. Got it. Let's see where you want me to go. Wow.
Welcome. My name is Gabby. I'm going to be your safari truck driver on today's Rockville Wildlife Preserve. So put a reminder, please keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the truck at all times. Please stay in the reigning champions behind the seat. That they blend in so well with the foliage and the trees and the bushes. Inside those horns that slick backwards, I actually have them go undetected in bushes. So just make them one of the more silent animals. On the right, Crater Kudos, they have about 6 to 10 stripes on their back. I actually have them blend in with the sun rays and the sun glare. So technically they can be considered a little ray of sunshine. We're going to keep on moving. Animal is mistaken as a boulder. She has no relation to a boulder whatsoever. This is a black rhino. Black rhino, they do have those horns made of keratin just for fingernails. And they're very unique because of saddle-billed storks. There is one over here right next to that box thing. Saddle-billed storks, fun fact, are the only birds in the world that have no vocal cords. So they tend to just put their bills together and it sounds like a clicking of a pen. Let's see, on my left. We're going to try our best to see if we can find some movement of some sort. Some animals that we haven't spotted yet. Over here, we do see a beautiful waterfall. Let's see. On the right, we are going to be able to see one of the oldest baobab trees here on property. Baobab trees, they hold a significant amount of water in their trunks when it becomes a very dry and hot day in the reserve. The animals tend to chew off a piece of their bark to another source of water for the tree. Changes. One day it can be beautifully sunny with no clouds in the sky. Other days it can be pouring down rain. Perfect timing. Those are African painted dogs. Seems like they had each other. Okay. That's okay. And a little itchy again. The other one is completely south. The emblems for the Harambe Wildlife Preserve. Let me put them down. Are we going to see anything? Oh, on the left, these are Maasai giraffes. And I think there's even going to be a baby giraffe, but she is currently sitting down. I don't know if it's a baby giraffe or if it's a younger giraffe. Looks pretty tiny. Let's see. Get a little closer. This definitely has to be the little one, because if you look closely, the little ossicones are still pretty fluffy. I don't know.
Oh, I see zebras.
Now, she was actually born around 4 months ago, reaching up to be about 6 feet tall at birth. About a foot, maybe a foot and a half. Now, Maasai giraffes are obviously very long, very tall. They can average about 16 to 20 feet up in the air in height. And when baby giraffes are born, they can actually average to be about 6 feet tall at birth, like I said. Now, right in front of us, we are going to be able to see the Hartman Mountain zebras as well. A group of zebras are called a dazzle. Reasons why they're called dazzles, because when they're all running together, they make a dazzling motion of stripes. And even though to us they all look very, very similar to each other, they are very unique. Even so that when a baby zebra is born, they can identify their mother within a group of over 500 zebras. Beautiful view over here. And if you look closely, there's also a baby elephant. Now, some other great characteristics that these elephants have are actually using their ears as their own personal internal cooling system. What I mean by that is that these African elephants, what they do is flap their ears. What that does is circulate blood from the tip of the ears to the tip of their toes. And that actually prevents them from overheating on extremely hot days in the reserve. So I'll let these girls do their thing. We're going to be heading over, seeing some more full-grown adult African elephants. Beautiful view over here. Now we're going to keep on moving along. We're actually going to be going through a watering hole. Once we move over here, now, greater flamingos, they get their beautiful pink color from their nutrients, which is brine shrimp. Brine shrimp is actually holds out protein that gives them that beautiful pink color, which is called beta carotene. And a group of flamingos, they're actually called a flamboyants. And a group of baby flamingos are actually called flaminglets. They'll find to the water bugs in darker scenarios. She is one of the fastest land mammals. They can reach up to a speed of 60 to 75 miles per hour. They do have that black line that goes from the inner true look of their eye to the animal's quarter part of the mouth, which actually up to its sun glare. On the left, we are going to be able to see the beautiful. These are the lions. And you can see that male lion laying right under that tree while the female keeps his watch. Lions, they tend to sleep or be inactive for about 16 to 20 hours on these scopy rocks. And while the male actually stays at home with the baby cubs, the female is the one that mostly goes and hunts for the food. We do get to see some white rhinos up ahead. We're going to be checking them out around the corner. Don't worry, they're not going to go that far. We're focusing on the lions over here. Beautiful female. Now, the reason why the female is the one that mostly goes and hunts while the male stay at home is the fact that once that male is fully developed, his beautiful ring of hair pretty much weighs like a suit of armor. So it's that slow time alone. What do you think? There's going to be one a little bit clear out here. Like I said, warthogs related to the domesticated pigs that we know and love, and they're one of the larger land-burrowing animals. Have those horns, beta keratin, just their fingernails. They have amazing hearing, but they actually have really bad eyesight. So they tend to use their hearing. Pigeons are, of course, are well known and used as dairy goats around the world for the significant amount of dairy they produce on a daily basis for the small amount of bodies that they have. These have a very childlike, playful personality, which is headbutting, jumping, climbing, screaming, being very vocal with each other, being very vocalist, and ripping stuff off the wall when they're not supposed to, which actually happens very often. Just the animals in most of their homes, they journey conservation. Some conservations are itemizing, joining the crew, planting some of these local plants back at home, or maybe even building a bird feeder with your little ones. If they do have a Lotus Explorer on my truck, my truck is symbol 1. Once again, the Lotus Explorer's got your code, it's symbol 4. Judy.